out. I want everybody to check me out at Real Tito Lopez. That's on Twitter. I think there's a few different Mexican cats out there with that name, so don't get it confused. I got the blue check on my Twitter, so look at Real Tito Lopez on Twitter. Tito Lopez Official is the page on Facebook. Now go download the Lost Files Reloaded right now, because it's got that single on there, Mama Proud. Check out the video on MTV. And much, much, much love and respect to Hood Illustrated, man, to everybody who's showing me love right now. We ain't the typical rappers. We the breath of fresh air. We the humble kids who just love to make music. So we in this motherfucker now, you know what I'm saying? Clockwork Orange Management, GPT, Hood Illustrated. Let's get it.
All right, family. All right, y'all know what it is. It's Hood Illustrated, representing that Midwest. You know, we headed down to the Dirty, one of the hottest young niggas, youngest new niggas in the game, Tito Lopez. What's good with it, family?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Working like always. Man, we serious with it. So anytime you talk to me or they don't see me outside, I'm in the studio doing something.
All right, that's what it is. And when I was speaking to your people earlier, man, you said it was Tito time. It's Tito time now, man. You've been on the low, and it's time to start unleashing some unleashing the beast.
Absolutely, man. I just got back from South by Southwest, actually, too. Sold out a few shows down there. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it quietly in the cut for a minute. This is all planned. They call it TITO time. It's just like, it's all the master plan, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm real big on the element of surprise, you know what I'm saying, in life series. So I love the comments of like, oh, I didn't even know you existed until I seen that video. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this cat? So that makes my day right there, you know?
Okay, that's love right there, man. And I appreciate the what you bring to the game and going track by track. It seems like it's a consistency. What's your formula? What's your method of madness right now?
Man, rapping is real shit, you know what I'm saying, from the heart. I'm one of them dudes that, you know what I'm saying, I always live by show you better not to tell you. And there's so many cats out here complaining that, you know, real rap is dead or real rap ain't here or there's too many bad rappers. It's like, well, stop talking about it and just do what you can do, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't part of the problem, you're part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's kind of self-explanatory, even shooting a video. You know, back in Mississippi, it's kind of the small things you can do. You know what I'm saying? Is what makes you come across as somebody to be taken serious. So we went back to my hometown. Nobody never shot a video down there. We shooting it outside. Like back in the day, we used to see Wu-Tang on Staten Island shooting videos of Cash Money in New Orleans. You know, you have to show where you come from. It's more than just, you know, songs in the club. It's a culture. So nobody ain't really seen Mississippi in a huge light, so let me do my part, you know what I mean? Small things like that can just, you know, make you stand out.
Definitely, man. And also looking at what you've been doing through the internet, man, it makes it more acceptable and more, you know, I can go ahead and see exactly the work you done put in. It's like footprints in the sand. You know, you got cosigns from some of the, you know, legends in the game, and it still seems like you still on your same path. Like it helps, but it don't make you. What's the benefit of having them cosigns, and what does it mean to you growing up and you know, continue to do your craft?
You know what? I mean, I'm glad you asked this too, and I want to say thank you too for, you know, seeing the work I've been putting in. I've been doing mixtapes for years, and they never really popped off and blew up like that, like most cats. Which I can't lie and say I was trying to, but I guess that just wasn't, you know, the plan carved out for me. You know what I'm saying? But I always knew that when I did get recognized, it would be appreciated more, like you just said, when people say that you do put in work. The fans want to see that. And as far as like cosigns, I can't even front. Like, I don't really, not out here chasing covers and lists. There's a lot of niggas that get too caught up in there. It's about the people. You know what I'm saying? I think that one of my biggest cosigns was Dre. Dr. Dre said, yo, check this nigga out. And then after that, everybody started paying attention on the radar. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against it, nothing to say in the negative light, but what does that say? That says that people, a lot of niggas gotta wait on somebody else to say, yo, this is hot. I've been spitting the same way for years, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it just wasn't in nobody's face. And then as soon as my man say it, it's like, oh, well, let me check him out. And I just think in life, you know, some advice I would want to throw out is people should just be more in tune with themselves and just like what you want to like. Don't worry about somebody else giving you a cosign. I definitely appreciate it. I don't get caught up in none of that, man, because the only approval I need is my mom, as you can see by the phone. So that's the only person I'm trying to make proud. So I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay, that's what it is, bro. And I see that you got the Reloaded, the Reloaded project out. What made you want to go ahead and reload that project? What was special about it the first time that made you want to come back and give people a double dose of it?
Double dose. You know what, man? It's really as simple as me having a gang of tracks, you know what I'm saying? Whether they be original tracks or just, freestyles over other cats' beats that I killed harder than them. But just anything like that, I think, nowadays mixtapes have become like little albums. And even though I can't do that, you don't want to get caught up in that. And then you end up being a mixtape rapper forever. Because at the end of the day, your real legacy is your albums. And I think a lot of MCs may not have that type of weight on their lyrics to where they need to make 27 little albums before they finally do an album on the charts or anything like that. I never felt like that was necessary for me. Even though, it may take longer, but I feel like what takes longer to build takes longer to destroy. So, it's kind of a situation where, okay, I've been in my bedroom rapping doper than all the mainstream artists for years. And now that somebody pay attention, I'm supposed to, don't get me wrong, I work hard. I love to work hard, but now I'm supposed to try to get everybody, I'm supposed to try to catch up and go make like 8 different albums and wait another 3 years to put out. I'm like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go just make a compilation of what I've been doing for years and let everybody see, this is I'm the truth, you know what I'm saying? As far as making it Reloaded, it was just like, listen, we got more. So instead of doing number 2, let's just put some more on there, you know what I'm saying? And I got more, and I got more. You know what I mean? But I'm always working on new shit, but I can sit up, man, and give you, I have 10 mixtapes out there, man, for anybody who want to go research. So it's been, and you can hear the growth on all of them. Because I get better and better, songs get mixed better and better. I do the mixing, I do the recording. It's been a long, hard process, you know what I'm saying? But it's always fun, man. I wouldn't want to be doing nothing else.
Okay. That's what it is, man. So, I know you put in the work yourself, and it sounds like you're definitely humble about it. What's the machine behind you? Who are the people that keep you going, that keep you, motivated? I know some times where you feel like, well, what should I be doing this for? Is there anybody back there, your team, that you want to shout out, that you want to give thanks to?
Yeah, no doubt, absolutely. My manager, Watt, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I got a crew on GPT, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely great people in today. And that's my city also, bro, of course. So that's my crew. They've been my boys since we was little. And that's that family bond right there, you know what I'm saying? And I've been knowing these dudes since I was little, so they keep me motivated in my backbone to make it for them, you know what I'm saying? And make sure, and it's just my city, period, to make it so they have something to smile about, you know what I'm saying? You go and shoot a video in your city, and they see it on BET or on MTV, you know how many smiles that puts on their faces? I'm doing it for them, you know what I'm saying? More so than me. And then as far as like the business side of it, my manager, Watt, is like my brother, dude. He's not just my manager. He's my man, W.O.K. Watt. And that dude right there is so, inspirational to me and influential. He's an OG in the game for so long. And it's crazy because he's in like his 40s and I'm in my 20s. And you kind of look at it like, man, what do these dudes have in common? But it's that music that brings us together. And that dude is really the ringleader behind everything, you know what I'm saying? And he's the orchestrator behind everything. So my manager, Watt, my family and my crew back home, and most definitely, Capitol Records, they gave me a chance, you know what I'm saying? And let me sign that dotted line and put a little money behind the nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, kind of take it to that next level. So, Capitol, my management, Clockwork Orange Management, with my man Watt, and the GPT, you know what I'm saying? The fans, of course, you know what I mean? I didn't even talk too long, but check this out. I get comments on Twitter and Facebook and all that saying, yo, dog, one of your songs got me through hard days and long nights, you know what I'm saying, at the job, or I just left the hospital and the first song, I just had a baby, the first song he heard in the car was your song, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that really make me wake up and keep going harder, because it's more than just something to play in the club. You're making music that really matters to people, you know what I'm saying? So, they all these rappers out here got a problem, man, because I ain't asking them for nothing. I'm coming out here and taking mine, so, you know what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. And once again, man, it's we up here in the Midwest, and your type of music, the way you come across, is pretty similar to what we hear up here and what we grew up on. Like it remind me of that struggle music, that real life music, Dame Family, MC Bree.
MC Bree, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so you know, we really feel that shit up here. What's your goal? You got to focus on just like your region, or you trying to do it for everywhere?
Oh, we doing it for everywhere, man. I'm glad you asked that too. Like, just really, every question you ask me, you know what I'm saying, it's beautiful, the answers I got for it, because it's crazy you ask who I'm trying to do it for, because one of my biggest, I guess, selling points or intriguing qualities is that I'm from the South, but may not sound like I'm from the South. I don't have like a heavy country accent.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been called the South dude with the East Coast flow, or I've been called all type of names that they give me. You know what I'm saying? It's not on purpose. It's just how I am and how I talk. So I used to look at it actually as a bad thing. Like, damn, why don't I have a deal yet? Maybe I need to sound more like I'm from Atlanta or more like I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And so they can categorize me. But then I turn around, I'm also a black dude with a Spanish name. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all these things are just funny points, man, that they like, you cannot pinpoint this shit. And to me, that's what it's supposed to be. That's one of the main things that so-called kill hip-hop is the thing that nothing's exciting no more. And my thing is, of course I do it for Mississippi. Of course I'm born and raised there, you understand? And it's a pleasure to do it and put smiles on their faces because nobody's really blew up from there except, you know, me, Chris, Banner, or whatever. But it's for everybody. It's for hip-hop. It's for the world. So I'd be lying if I said, you know, I just want to do it for the South and that's it. I can't front. I want everybody to feel my music. You know, I just do it for regular people, the underdogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all day. And I was just flipping through the YouTube vids and ran across a song Soul Ride, and I'm just looking through the content, and it's off the album King with No Crown. Did people think you were cocky coming out with a project like that, or is that just how you are, King
Oh,
with No
no,
Crown?
that was just how I was, yeah. I mean, I swear to God, man, I'm glad you brought that up, too. I've said that like 10 times, but I'm glad you bring it up every day. That's a real special project for me, too. Like, I did a whole lot of mixtapes that was over other tech beats, and then I finally put out that King with No Crown. It was like the last thing I did a couple years ago. I put it out. It was 3 albums just to show that now, okay, I'm reaching, you know what I mean? A
Mm-hmm.
good level of being a complete artist. You listen to my old mixtape and you couldn't tell me I wasn't supposed to be on. I was 18 and 19 then, but I listened to that like, you know, I was real raw at rap, but may not have been making the best songs or may not have had it, you know, like licenses that attached to that. So, King with No Crown, that Soul Ride video, I shot that myself with me and my own boys, wrote the little treatment. I mean, I've been putting in a lot of work and didn't hit everybody's eyes, but that, I'm very proud of that. Nobody told me nothing. I be in there and do what I do, man, you know what I'm saying? All that recorded in my bedroom, all those steps here, so it just put me in work for a long time. So even though it's brand new to a lot of people that's just seeing me, it's such vindication, man, to so many people that's been riding with me for years, to see something pop up on Instagram and all that. I can't say how many people are crying right now around my city, so you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
King with No Crown was special. They've been riding with me since then, man. That was one of my biggest things, biggest looks, you know what I mean?
All right, cool. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of your time, bro, and coming to mind, listen to your music, man. I don't know how many people you collab with, or if it's just always solo, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, up here in Michigan, before he was this artist was down at the South by Southwest, but before he really got on, you know, I kind of checked him out and kind of figured he'd be one of the next things, which is John Connor. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, cool. It would sound dope, man, if you and him jumped on the track. It seemed like
Yeah.
y'all two styles would probably be real good.
Oh, no doubt. We definitely open. And one thing about me, too, is we definitely open, you know what I'm saying, to collaborate with whoever, you know, we feel or I feel is of that caliber and everything like that. But I think one thing that a lot of these rappers do too soon is collaborate too quick. Like right now, you know, I'm trying to do me right now, you know what I'm saying, and show what I can bring to the table. So that way, collaborations become much more of an event when both artists have done something. You know, you got to get
Exactly.
like when you had Jay or Kells or something like that start off with that best of both worlds, which was great because they were two, you know, big giants in their field, and then you turn around and everybody want to do joint albums for Jay and Ye, but everybody want to jump around and do joint albums when maybe one person's big, the other ain't, so it's defeating the purpose. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, you know, even though I've been doing my thing a minute, I ain't jumped on everybody's radar yet. So when you look at J or M, Renegade or something like that, I ain't keep bringing up Jay, but just two titans, man, you know what I'm saying? John Connor's definitely dope, and it's a handful of other artists, only a handful, that I would want to fuck with at the Snoop cast, you know what I'm saying? But got this new album coming this summer, and there won't be no guest appearances the same way Nas deal with Illmatic. You know what I'm saying? Won't be no going out jumping on everybody's remixes right now. Won't be everybody on my shit. I think that one thing that watered down hip hop is everybody on this kumbaya, hold hands, let's get money. Everybody on the same remix shit, and there's no differentiation. You know what I mean? Like you used to be able to tell a Rough Riders track, the Switch was on it, and nothing but Kids and Locks and X. Or you could tell a Cash Money track, or you could tell a Rockefeller track. And now it's pretty much everybody doing the same thing. So I don't know who this kid is or that kid, I just know the beat. So, you know what I'm saying? Not to give a long-winded answer, but we definitely down to collaboration. There's no, you know, no salt or nothing like that, but we're going to show what we can do first, and then make them want those collaborations, you know what I mean?
Cool. So what's the, we're going to end it with, you know, the next project you got coming for. Is it going to be the official joint through Capitol, or is it going to be another side project?
Absolutely. Well, the album's definitely going to come this year, you know what I'm saying? That's going to come probably around the summertime. I'm a Friday just to open people's eyes and get them warmed up, but I come with little surprises and stuff like that. So at the moment, you might have another, you know, like a full-blown mixtape come before that. Maybe not. We'll see how fast this Follow 5 takes off and what happens, you know what I'm saying? But I know the official project will come this year. As far as what's going to come before that, we'll keep it secret, you know what I'm saying? Keep it surprise. Just keep checking for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I learned lately not to say, yo, I'm going to drop this on April, whatever, and then something happens, and I look crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning that now, so I just say stay tuned, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same thing with me in these magazines, you know what I'm saying? I can't drop them every quarter, but I do what I can. So what I'm going to do, bro, I'm just going to ask this last question, and then we'll get to the Hood Illustrated Drive. I just want to know your last words to the hood. You know, we up here in the Midwest, but we covering everywhere. I'm trying to hit every barbershop, every corner store, you know, every hood joint that's possible. But what's your last words to the hood so, you know, people know what's up with you?
Man, my last words, you know what I'm saying, is be true to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. I think it's too many. I'm telling you right now, I come from the hood. And my city ain't no nice neighborhood. It's nothing but the hood. And, you know what I mean? There's too many people that get caught up on what somebody else thinks, especially in the hood. Oh, this nigga, you gotta be this way, you gotta be that way, you gotta have this on your car, you gotta be that. It's cool to be smart, man. It's cool to stick to yourself if you want. It's cool to do your music. Just be true to who you are, and everything will come to you. I'm a living example of that. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I rap from every perspective is the underdogs. You know, I was that cat who could not get a date. I was that cat who didn't get picked for the teams. Everybody laughed at me, and now everybody is calling my phone. I can't tell you how the tables unturned the last 2 days. Now all of a sudden everybody want to be friendly. You know what I'm saying? From people that I know from high school.